Welcome back, where we talk about computer things in a computer world. How fitting. So, the thing to talk about now is explaining the performance of this. Why it is that the game's still running kind of slow, even though it's an old game I'm playing on modern hardware. Kind of, even though it's in a virtual machine. Well, here's the thing. I'm not going to get into the deep details of what this means, but the reason is a lack of what you would call a hardware acceleration. And that basically just means, like, being able to make proper use of your graphics card and whatnot to render 3D things. And this game has a lot of 3D stuff going on. It has a pretty decent draw distance in all seriousness. So I do not have 3D acceleration, and that is why this game is running slowly and a bit choppy, even though it's still playable. But there are also sometimes occasional bugs related to the low frame rate and whatnot. Why is that the case? Well, that wasn't the case before, actually. It turns out that the current version of this virtual machine software, that is VirtualBox, they have actually, within just the last year, that is to say when I was not playing games on the PC for a long time, because I didn't want to have to worry about all of these technical things, they dropped 3D acceleration support for Windows XP. Meaning, big performance drop in games like this. If I was playing this on an older version, I would probably have real smooth performance, I expect. So why am I not playing on an older version then? And for one, that older version is not supported anymore, and I would have to stay on that older version forever. Which could bring with it its own difficulties, especially if I'm switching computers at some point or something like that. Okay, I'm going the right way, at least according to the data flow. Oh, don't think I didn't see you. The biggest thing about these red neutrons is just they're kind of hard to see sometimes. And sometimes you can see them easily, but they're in hard to reach places. This isn't really the best place to have rapid fire. But I also use other virtual machines for completely unrelated reasons very extensively. So one, that would mean never being able to have a better version of VirtualBox for my other virtual machines that I use a lot more than playing games like this. And on top of that, in fact, downgrading this would probably cause issues with my other virtual machines that I'm already using. So that would break other stuff of mine, essentially. A drum, of course, that's a natural thing to find here. So that seems to be the situation that we're in right now. Unless I can work out some really novel solution, which I don't think is going to be the case. I mean, depending on what my computer situation is in the future when I switch computers, we'll have to see if anything, if I do anything too weird. Maybe something will rear its head as an opportunity to do something weird like using an old version of VirtualBox, I don't know. But for the time being, this essentially means that, one, for reasons I've outlined last episode, I intend to keep using virtual machines for these games, but two, my Geiger counter is going crazy, and that concerns me. And two, we're unfortunately, compared to before, going to have decreased performance in me doing so, which, it's a trade-off for, well, I guess being able to play the game at all, really. Or at least not bringing risks to myself and my own computer and whatnot, and configuration issues and things like that. Hi, what are you doing there? Oh. I wish I had, one, better camera control. And two, I kinda wish I saw the rapid fire. In fact, I feel like this is gonna kill me by draining my health before I can do anything more useful. Did I already go down here? Rapid fire would be a big help now. This is a little awkward. So, I mean, if people really don't like the slight choppiness, like, I'm the one playing this and I don't mind the low frame rate that much, to be perfectly honest. Which to me indicates that it's really not that bad. Like, I realize that you see it's a little awkward, especially with the... What are you doing there? Cutscenes? And the occasional bugs. But honestly, I think it's livable. I'm honestly losing health faster than this enemy is by shooting at it, which is a little awkward. Here we go, now we're getting hits. I wasn't hitting it earlier for some reason. Jimmy doesn't have the best aim. Oh, that was a real dramatic death animation. I feel accomplished. Hey, Vox. Bye-bye.
Now to restore you to normal, Vox.
Thank you, Jimmy. All systems normal.
Great, Vox. Send us back outside, please.
Right away, Jimmy.
Yeah, though, if people would rather I... Okay, never mind.
Jimmy. Sorry, Libby, but I didn't create those bugs. Have you seen Cindy?
Oh, now that's cute. Worried about the woman you love, huh? Well, I think she's getting ready for the big moment with you.
I'm afraid to ask. Don't tell me. I may lose my lunch.
She's getting ready for your first kiss. Jimmy and Cindy.
Nightmare's getting worse every moment.
Kissing. First comes love, then comes...
No more Mr. Nice Guy. I've got to send Negatron back where he belongs.
I was wondering if we'd go back in here. How good of a rink is that? Slightly better. Okay, I'll take it.
This place is a mess. I wonder if Negatron has been messing around with any of my inventions. Vox, have any of my inventions been activated recently?
Scanning. Yes, Jimmy. It appears that Jimmy Negatron has used your time machine to try and change the past.
Oh no! There's no telling how much damage he can do. I gotta stop him. But how? Any suggestions, Vox?
You can travel back in time to stop him, but he is protected by a proton shield. You can return him back to this time by touching him with your neutron field disruptor. You must touch him several times to make him run out of energy.
Okay, that sounds simple enough.
It appears that Negatron has traveled back to Halloween.
I love Halloween!
Okay.
To the time machine, Goddard. Okay, ready for time travel.
So we travel back in time all the way to Halloween. It's not what I had in mind. Oh, you know, there was a game in the, or a level in the GBA version based on this.
Look at all the kids in costumes. How am I supposed to find Negatron?
Kind of.
Oh, okay. Stop right there, Negatron. Ah, Neutron. How have you been? Keeping busy? I didn't come here to talk. I came to stop you. Stop me? You can't stop me. Not without a neutron field disruptor.
Despite me having a proton shield.
A neutron field disruptor.
That was interesting. I was wondering if we go back on our own lab.
Right.
Glad we did.
Oh yeah.
Give me that.
Andy.
Beautiful. So, what was he trying to do on Halloween? Is he just here on Halloween? Do you just want to have fun? I guess the idea is we have to chase him, but honestly, like, I wanna run around a bit. There's just stuff to explore. Look, I can run even faster now.
Super speed up.
Jimmy, that's incorrect. There we go. you go, see? Run free. Jimmy, stop climbing on things.
A hammer. Okay, all I need to do is find an activator for this, then I can use it.
And now I can make earthquakes on something for some reason. I'm sure we'll find use for that later. But as I was trying to say earlier, so if you guys for some reason think that it's bearing free to not play these games at all than to just play them with a little bit of lag, then okay. But otherwise, this, at least for the time being, is how things are going to be if I'm playing these. Which, like I said, honestly doesn't bother me. And I feel like I would be the person that would be bothered more than the viewer. I want to go home. Is this my own house? I can't quite tell. No, it looks like my front door, even though it's the back door. It doesn't look like my front door.
What are you supposed to be, Jimmy?
What are you? Okay, earthquake, I guess. That knocked everyone down, I guess. That's cool. Now's the time to go after Neutron, then. Oh, well, he can run away anyways. Whatever. We tried. Let's go home, Goddard. Seriously, there's so much to explore in this game. It just feels criminal not to look at all the stuff there is. And you can skip it. Nothing mandates you to actually interact with the majority of the game world. Which is kind of weird to me.
Super speed up.
Like, look at how much stuff there is here that is completely
Could be useful.
unrelated to where I was supposed to be going. Okay, not sure what the point of this going so far was. Now, I don't want to have more feelings of regret, like having missed the stuff on the dock. So I want to run around and explore things, even though it kind of feels like I'm not doing what I should, because I'm just kind of ignoring my objective. Those are really big. Don't hurt yourself, Jimmy. What did I tell you, Jimmy? Jimmy's not old enough to play on here, I guess.
Oh yeah, candy.
Do I get hurt by jumping off this? Okay, I had a feeling I would for some reason. Rocket looking thing.
Ouch.
Jimmy!
Oh yeah, candy.
You have to hold forwards to not fall. Beautiful. Ow. And then he automatically climbs. Retro land is not accessible, unfortunately. You just steal candy right from a guy who was sitting there with it? It's wonderful, dude. Oh, is this my place? That looks like the entrance to the lab. Oh, it is. Let me in. I'm not sure how you get on top of there now, though. See, look at that, and all sorts of little things that I'm not quite sure how one does here.
A veggie steamer.
I guess I can't really steal it for myself, can I? No harm done if I take the veggie steamer. No. This game has kind of realistic fall damage, so I don't want to do too much climbing and jumping off of things.
Warning.
Like that!
Neutron energy.
I dropped.
Yeah, I know. Jimmy fell off of a hedge. He's just got a few too many bumps and bruises. Oh man, we could spend, like, multiple episodes just exploring this area. I feel like it's huge. We'll probably, maybe, traverse some of it while chasing Negatron around,
Candy.
I guess. But it's hard to be sure. But I think we'll have to do that next episode, where there's a good chance we're just gonna, like, keel over from I don't know, like stubbing our toe on something. But we'll see what happens. Bye, everyone.